Joining us live now, the Baltimore City Councilman, Mark Conway. Mark, thanks for your time this morning. I mean, just bringing up these live pictures, it's just staggering. You don't really get used to it because you just don't see this kind of thing, an entire bridge that has collapsed on a container ship.
Yeah, this is a really, really tragic accident that unfortunately is going to result in maybe some folks not being able to go home to their families tonight. And, we in Baltimore are pretty somber and taking this pretty hard, but we're doing everything we can to make sure we respond and we find the folks there.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's understandable, but it sounds like you have a lower amount of hope, if I can put it that way, when it comes to this being a search and rescue mission for those who are missing.
Yeah, this incident happened around 1:30 in the morning. It is now, 4:32 here. Our odds are not very good. Nevertheless, we will continue to search and regardless, recover folks as best we can when we find them.
As all of the authorities have said, Mark, this looks like it was just a terrible accident. Had there been any concerns whatsoever previously regarding the structure of the bridge?
No, the bridge was in strong structural condition. Unfortunately, this was a sort of freak accident by which there were power failures in the barge in the cargo ship that resulted in their inability to turn the ship, and they were able to issue that mayday. But with a ship of that size hitting a major structural pillar of a bridge, this is what the result is.
Yeah. What sort of questions do you want answered when it comes to those who are on board that ship, those controlling the ship before it lost power, Mark?
I think as a legislator, my job is to figure out what we learn from this so that something like this does not happen again. And I think this is a, one in a million type freak accident, but we certainly don't want this happening again here in Baltimore. But I think there's also an opportunity for other cities, other ports that have harbors, that have bridges that cross those harbors. Hopefully we can all learn something from this. This is going to have global implications for trade, but we want to make sure that we all learn from this and come out better.
We had a witness who gave an incredible account on our program a little earlier, Mark, how everyone just pitched in straight away. They saw that there was trouble and they pitched in. That is at a very low and local level. What do you make of the response so far at that local level, but also at the state and federal level?
Yeah, the response, the partnership, the coordination has been amazing so far. Within minutes, there were calls made to higher up officials to make sure that people could be on scene. And within an hour, we had folks from all over the region, divers from multiple parts across the country who have come here to help us dive and find the folks who are on the site. We have 8 dive teams there now. But it's been, certainly uplifting to see folks come together so quickly for this tragedy.
That's the Baltimore City Councilman, Mark Conway. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Mark. Really appreciate it.